It's a return to the heart of Europe as I'm traveling with a band of friends and neighbors from Braze Island to Budapest, the Pearl of the Danube.
And apparently the area is just full of pigs. It's just a really coveted zone.
It's the sport of kings as we take part in a traditional shoot for driven boar. See what happens when pigs fly on this Sporting Classics.
This is just so damn much fun.
Some adventures are found at the crossroads of epic and unforgettable, and they're best enjoyed with a close friend, a companion who cherishes the sporting life just as much as you do. It's someone who knows the magic contained in the simple phrase, opening day, and who understands that the words hunter and conservationist are one and the same, for we've been giving back for generations. And sharing the outdoors with someone who celebrates the history, the art, and the romance of this way of life makes for a friendship to last the ages. One where the sound of a snickering horse, the crackling of a mountain campfire, the whiff of gunpowder will transport you to that same stirring part of the soul. Welcome to Sporting Classics. That old trusted friend who shares your love of adventure and reminds you of the greatest days of your life.
One down. Go ahead and load some more Winchester here. Okay, here we go. What a hoot. So we had to reserve this hunt a year and a half ago to have this particular spot to hunt. So it's fun to finally see it come to fruition. And apparently the area is just full of pigs. It's just a really coveted zone. And so it begins.
Hear that? The fact that you can hunt them driven and you never know what's coming through the line. It can be nothing, it can be 10 boar. Now that boar is shot. And I don't think there's anything more exciting than seeing a big black speck come out of a green and brown forest and realize it's a 400-pound boar. That'll get your blood going pretty good.
So many hunts that you do are variations on the same kind of hunting, but driven boar is unlike anything else. I mean, it's absolutely this addictive adrenaline rush. And when you see those big black bombers coming out of the forest running at you, and it's like a bird shooting swing. Get ahead of them, pull the trigger. Wow. And then when they tumble that big mass of beast down, I mean, it's just a very, very unique experience. Yeah, tricky. And they've been doing it here for more than a century. But not tricky enough. This is just so damn much fun.
You can hunt wild boar on 6 continents, but there is no place on earth that celebrates the art of shooting swine quite like Hungary. A nation rich in both hunting traditions and opportunities, including red stag, fallow, and roe deer. The country's mixed forests and fields with rich alluvial soils supports tremendous quality and quantity of game. Hungary's tradition of driven shooting generates revenue from hunters. The game meat is sold at local markets, and the experience for the shooter is truly spectacular. And at no time was that more apparent than when I joined Peter for a driven pheasant hunt in the Hungarian timber.
The games begin.
That's a beautiful bird. Okay, when you shoot like this, you get into a rhythm. Once you're in that rhythm, you can do very well shooting.
There you go. Well done, man. Oh.
Yeehaw!
Look at that. Wow, that was a lot of birds. It was one of those beats to remember right there.
Oh, look at that bird. Boom. Glorious day, though. Glorious day.
Horn has spent decades mastering the locations and the art of hunting across Hungary, even authoring a book on the subject. He is the only American to ever receive the prestigious St. Hubertus Medal from the nation of Hungary, an honor bestowed to those who go to extraordinary lengths to champion hunting tourism and conservation across that nation.
I love Hungary. I love the Hungarians. I love the enthusiasm. You know, it's not like hunting in America or hunting in Africa. Very few Americans have still hunted here, and that's something we hope to change.
Okay, everybody got ears?
Oh, he hit in there.
He's in the middle. Perfect.
Middle, but it's on the right.
Yeah.
And I'm here. And someone here.
You got it, yes. You know what this means? It means I have a ticket to ride right here. You know, like any other driven shooting, it starts in the morning where you draw your peg and find out where you're going to be in the line.
Number two? Okay.
Okay, so we're ready. We've got our positions on the line. Everybody's got guns, bullets, and optimism, so it's going to be a great shoot. And rumor has it there's a lot of pigs in the forest. Some might even have my initials on them. So the beaters are getting closer. We can hear them coming, but they're kind of working around, so we'll just see what happens here. Get more this way. Some will probably come up top here too. We got sows, piglets. They are scooting, aren't they? Little guys. Come some more. Is that the dog? That's the dog right there. It's just super exciting when you can hear the beaters in the distance, you can hear the dogs. By the barking of the dogs, you know they're on an animal. It's getting louder and louder, and that animal emerges. And right here, right here. Uh-huh. Tricky shooting, but a lot of fun. Just the perfect, decent-sized boar. Stinky, gnarly. Some animals, you just have a little bit of remorse, the majesty of the beast. And I just never have that feeling about pigs. They are what they are. They're perfectly suited to this environment. They're a lot of fun to shoot, and they've been doing it for a long time in Europe. Hungary is one of the great hunting destinations in all of Europe. The stags are fantastic here, tremendous mouflon, fallow deer that are best in the world, and it's got driven bird shooting, boar. This is the best wild boar driven shooting anywhere on the planet. Bravo. Those were some scooting porkers there, man. They were. That was kind of fun. I could do that again. And it's just absolutely a welcoming environment. You come into Budapest, one of the world's great cities, just a stunning city. Buda and Pest brought together between the Danube. And Peter Horn is the godfather of hunting here in Hungary. As an American, he's really the unofficial ambassador, if you will, of hunting in all of Hungary. So when he puts together a line, and it's a bunch of great guys that you know, people you've hunted with, General Boomer, we fished and hunted together from Alaska down to Georgia, and David Gardner, same kind of a deal, and Dave Moore, I've fished and hunted with before as well. So it's really this great collection of folks, many friends from Brays Island Plantation.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you.
And Robert Remillard, another guy who's got a fantastic property, loves to hunt pigs.
Free.
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is my first time hunting driven wild boar in Hungary, or in any country, as a matter of fact. It's very, very exciting. It's more action than I could have guessed.
It sure challenges your shooting skills to be able to shoot these hogs on the run.
The boars are driven, of course, by beaters, but they come across you at full speed. So that makes it a real challenge.
Yeah, that's right through the heart. Nice boars, nice boars. And, so getting them all together is really what makes the magic of this thing. So the camp is really just brimming with fun people, great stories, lots of shared history, and then you get out in the field and the drama of a driven boar shoot is unlike anything. It's just a hoot. Fun stuff, huh?
Kichi.
Now they're bringing a tractor up. They've got a big flatbed. They'll pick up all the pigs, and they'll do a big display at the end of the day, a big fire. It's a real formal affair, classic European sort of celebration.
A keen part of any driven shoot, be it boar or birds, is honoring the fallen game. To see what the French call the tableau de chasse, of that many boar, complete with bonfires to light the night, dozens of beaters, spotters, dog handlers, horn blowers, and the like, makes you feel like you've stepped back in time and have crashed some festive Edwardian shooting party.
What are you?
First drive. I'm number 2. Oh, right on the end.
Thank God you're far away from me.
I've led a band of hunters from the low country of South Carolina to the forests of Hungary, where driven boar are honored in the traditional hunting style. But back at home, there is no honor among wild hogs. One of the hunters who made this journey is Robert Remillard, who owns a large farm just outside of Brays Island, featuring 18 different hunting blinds, an unmatched setup for feral hogs. After a day of walking the quail fields, Jens Crow and I split up for a little low-light hog hunting.
I'm gonna try to sneak up to the ladder, shoot the one on the left. It's a nice boar. Pretty good size there.
Yum. And they're just coming out right at dark. Typical pigs, huh? Good stuff.
Wild boar may not have the same cachet as a leopard or a buffalo, but they are nonetheless dangerous game that can inflict serious damage with their razor-sharp teeth.
I think, the name wild boar invokes a certain amount of danger, like a hippo, or if you spend time in Africa, elephants or whatever. And the wild boar in Europe, like the bear or the wolf, has a history of being a very tough and dangerous animal. He will come for you, and he will try to get you with those tusks. I've seen it up close and personal more than once. So he is an animal to be reckoned with, and I think that's part of what people come here for, because it is dangerous game.
Use enough gun on these deals. You don't want to have to follow up, and if you've got a wounded pig, somebody's got to go in there and take it out and recover it. So you're doing all that you can do to anchor that animal as fast as you can.
Right here, right here. Here they come, here they come. Lead one. Boom. There's another one right here.
And
No more.
most már biztos.
Done. Finito. Ooh, that's a toothy boar right there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a beautiful boar. Yeah. The thing about these teeth is 2/3 of it's down in here. So that's gonna come around and create a really nice semicircle. Yeah, that's a big old bruiser right there. You don't want those things getting a hold of you, man. They work you over in a hurry. Yeah, that's a big pig. That's a 350-pound pig, if it's a pound. Wow, what a day. The sport of kings, man. Sport of kings. It's a throwback to a century ago, and it's quite a riot. Wow, amazing stuff.
While driven boar was our main course for this hunting adventure in Hungary, it is always fun to see what else is on the menu. Today we were able to help with population control of the native deer herd.
We got hinds on the menu, female red deer, fallow deer. It's going to be tricky shooting through here. Can't really get any shots here, but once again we've got a lane. You got to pick up the animal and swing through and hopefully shoot in the lane when you don't have any obstruction. It's going to be fun.
This land echoes with history, including a little of my own. 10 years ago, I hunted roe deer in this same forest.
Damn, that's a good buck right there. Good buck. Yeah, he's just got to lift his head up. Give me a little turn here, bring his head up. Here we go. Got him. Good hit. Whew. Beautiful buck, man. I can see it through the scope. He is just capital. This is absolutely the classic, mature, trophy quality roe deer right here.
Any aficionado of roe deer can attest that this was a stunning buck. This year, I was asked to take a female red deer to help keep the native population in balance, and I took the opportunity to see just how close I could stalk in.
Okay, all stags. All we can shoot are hinds. Looking for the females today. There. Psst. Kaput. Went about 50 yards, amazing. Bullet went right through the boiler room. It still went 50 yards. Tough critter. It's like they're North American elk cousins. Toughest animal in North America.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
This wasn't a trophy hunt, but the real trophy was just the experience of traveling and hunting with so many great friends.
One of the great things about this trip, in addition to the shooting, was that our group was just amazing. All real gentlemen from older to younger, all had fascinating stories to tell.
You know, when hunting, it's always about the people, and whether it be the guides or the hunting individuals that came on this trip, some from Europe and some from America, it has just been an unbelievable experience of getting to know people, and the hunting is the cherry on top.
Like Chris said, you know, we're divided by the language, but we're united in hunting and conservation. So it's been a wonderful trip.
It's fast shooting, it's exciting shooting. I enjoyed it tremendously. The guides were great, And all the staff, the beaters and the dogs and everything, they work their hardest to put on a real good hunt. And I think everyone would enjoy coming here. It's a real challenge, a lot of fun.
And then I was really amazed with the tradition and the ceremony at the end of the hunt and how they really honor the guides, the beaters, and the animals.
These historic fields have borne witness to victories by the Celts, the Romans, the Ottomans, the Mongols, Austrians, and ultimately the Hungarians. Today we honor our own victories as well as our fallen game. Our solemn tribute connects us to the echoes of the past, as a band of hunters writes their own chapter on this ancient canvas.